Scherzer is ready, and for Grandal, here it is, and Yasmani drives one to right in the corner, and it's going to get off the wall out there, and on to third goes Grisham. Did this one go out? It did. Grandal just hit one out of here. It cleared the barrier in right.
The first pitch he saw from Scherzer goes over the wall in right, and they are stunned here in D.C.
Grandal signed a one-year deal here, and he has been arguably, besides Yelich, their best player. 1 for 16, guys, career.
And this is Eric Thames, who launches to right center field, and the Brewers have a 3-0 lead.
And the Brewers lead 3-0. Eric Thames just took Scherzer out of here in right center. Second home run in the game for the Crew. Wow.
People here are stunned. That one was off a hanging breaking ball from Max again.
3-0 Milwaukee, third inning. The 2-2 pitch to Turner is launched to left center field. This one is well hit. It's way back there. It may go, and it is gone. Into the Brewers bullpen. On the right side corner, the Nationals are on the board. It's Trey Turner's first career postseason homer.
You saw Woodruff trying to get him out with some sliders away, guys. Turner can absolutely crush fastballs. He went with 98 right here. Turner got the bat head of the ball. Get Washington on the board and get this crowd back in the game.
Diaz with the ball, well hit to right field. Laureano back, he looks up, and that one is gone!
Yandy Diaz goes oppo, and he gives the Rays a 1-0 lead right out of the gate. As I was saying, they said he can wake up and start hitting, and that's exactly what he did.
Yandy Diaz opens the top of the first with a solo home run. And Benaya slowing the pace up a bit with a runner on to start the inning. And Garcia hits a rocket out to center field. That ball is smoked. Canna looks up, and that one is gone.
2-run home run for Avi Garcia. Rays 3, Oakland 0 here in the second.
One of those classic Avi Garcia drives.
The second homer of the game by the Tampa Bay Rays, and it's 3-0 for the visitors.
Garcia there with Miguel.
Add on to what Jason and Mike and Eduardo were talking about. Same swing, same ball, same result. Yandy Diaz did it again.
To the same spot as the first one, an opposite field solo home run. 4-0 Rays in the third. And what a decision to put him at the top of the lineup in a wild card game.
Matty, almost the same pitch, same location, maybe a little bit further out. And that's going to put
Pham with a drive out to center field. Ken on the move at the track, looking up, and that one is gone.
Tommy Pham with his first postseason home run, and the Rays get the slam lead back. It's 5-1 Tampa Bay.
Well, typical Tommy Pham, he's got a stolen base and a home run. He was a 20-20 man throughout the season, the second Ray ever to do that after B.J. Upton, and now he's got a homer and a stolen base in the postseason.
chip on his shoulder. He plays angry. He's not angry right now.
In the air to right. Eaton goes back. He's got no chance at this one. The 21-year-old just went deep in his first postseason AB.
I would say he did a little better than I did.
Working to Jock Peterson, and this ball is driven deep right. Keep your eye on that. Off the foul pole, home run.
Hit the foul pole way upstairs. Home run for Peterson. Dodgers with 2 in the bottom of the 8th. It is now 6-0.
Wonder how far that thing would have gone if it hadn't hit the pole.
You talk about being locked in. Absolute hammer, too. Pitches before that, both foul.
Here's a 1-0. Goldschmidt sends one deep to left. That is way back and long gone. Paul Goldschmidt. A booming home run to left field. And the Cardinals are within a run.
3 for 5 now off Jackson with the home run.
One you can enjoy as a hitter, no doubt about it. Goldschmidt pops a long homer. Traffic tonight. Acuna, drive, left center field. He's going to watch this one. 2-run bomb for Acuna. And it's 7-5. It's a 2-run game with one swing of the bat.
The first 4 hitters in this Braves lineup are as good as any in the game. Led by number 13.
No doubt about that one. Sweet spot, and watch it. 2-2 the count. And Freeman, center field, hit well. This one's going to fly. Freddie Freeman makes it a 1-run game. A splashdown. 7-6 St. Louis. Freeman's got him knocking at the door.
How's that out call of first base field now for the Atlanta Braves?
Off the fists, it looks like, but on a night like this, and with this year's ball, it's out. I don't think he got all of it, but he got enough. And it's deja vu for Paxton. A first-inning home run and an early 1-0 deficit.
Well, earlier in BP, the wind was blowing pretty heavily out to right field. It's still blowing to right, so pitchers are going to want to try to get left-handers to hit the ball and pull it. But he threw a ball inside. I said the inside part of the plate is going to be important tonight for Paxton. He can be aggressive on the first pitch.
He takes a swing, sends it out toward right field. Judge goes back, and it's out of here. Well, you called it. And in this ballpark, just slices it down the right field line. It gets a few rows into the lower stands, and it's 2-0 Twins on a pair of solo home runs.
You could almost sense that after a great catch and a great play, Paxton tried to get ahead of Cruz, and Cruz was ready.
2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
It seems. Fly ball to right. Judge goes back. Judge on the track, at the wall with a leap, and it's out of here. That is the kind of ball. I mean, come on.
That's Yankee Stadium. And they hit it to the right part of the field with the wind. Not as much a part of what batting practice was, but that's what the Minnesota Twins can do at any point.
Had a bloop single. Hits it hard and deep to left center field, back near the bullpen, and that ball is gone. He had a career-high 26 in the regular season. And a little breathing room as they go up 2 again at 6-4.
Loves the first pitch, as I mentioned. He was 462 coming into it, jumped all over that first pitch, and hit it to a deeper part of the ballpark, and another 2-run lead again for the Yankees.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on, hit in the end of deep right. It is high, it is far, it is gone. Second deck. Oh, let the Gardy party begin. Gardy goes Yardy, the second home run of the inning, and the Yankees now take a 7-4 lead.
And for Gardner, that's his second career postseason home run, and that's, again, all the time. We've said that for years about Gardy. If you're going to try and get the ball inside, you better get it all the way in, because he can turn with the best of them.
Struck out swinging and looking, and take a look at this one, deep to right and long gone. And now the lead is 1.
Get some life back in this place. He got that first pitch fastball looked a little bit up in the zone like he likes it, and he didn't miss that pitch.
Well, it's important to get runners on base. The big blast, they hit 2 out last night, and you start to look at what the Dodgers have done. Runs scored this year resulting from home runs, 36% of all of the runs.
The Dodgers with great expectations, and now the Nationals feeling that sense of impending doom. Altuve crushes this one. 2-0 Astros.
3-2, 2 outs. McCann takes off, and Duvall in the air, center field. That is back. Bader at the wall, and she's gone! Adam Duvall, a 2-run pinch hit home run. 3-0 Atlanta.
Party time at SunTrust Park. Well,
1-2. Crushed down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. Grand slam, Gregorius. Didi does it again to Minnesota. The Yankees 7 and the Twins nothing. Well, when Didi hits him, they're going to be pulled. All of his homers are for the pull side, and who knows? Maybe that little squib hit got him going. The ultimate crooked number, 6 so far on the scoreboard in the third inning.
Back in 2015, 7th pitch of the at-bat, and Bregman sends this one to deep left field. Astros lead 1-0. 7th career postseason home run to give Houston the lead here in the 4th.
He only homers off of all-stars in the postseason. Snell an all-star last year. Bregman has him in his book. 7th postseason home run.
Boy, the first mistake that Snell made against Bregman, and Bregman was all over it.
That ball is hammered to center. Back toward that wall and out of here. Juan Soto with a 2-run first inning homer.
You want to find a way to help yourself relax your pitcher a little bit and get these fans in the game.
There's fixing to be a dance party in that Washington dugout. In the air to right and well hit. Back toward that wall, and there she goes. Home run on an 0-2 pitch by Max Muncy.
I see the replay, but I think he was trying to go cut her away right there. As you can see, yep, and he missed right over the middle of the plate right there, and Muncy does not miss that.
His second home run of this series, and it's cut the Washington lead in half, a dozen rows deep into the seats and right. Into left, and this ball well hit. Back toward that wall and gone. The Dodgers have opened up a can here in the 6th.
He got a 3-2 cutter right here down the middle, and Turner absolutely hammered this ball. As you said, with 2 outs.
Scherzer in game 4 and Strasburg in game 5, if there is one. That ball is hit well to left, and Russell Martin knew it the minute he hit it. Another postseason long ball given up by Hunter Strickland.
And Russell Martin with the 2 big hits tonight. He got the hit, the double, and 2-run double to put him up 3-2. And then right here.
Since the 7th inning on game 1. It's driven to deep right center field. Gardner on the move. Back to the track. Turns and watches it go. Finally, they get back in the long ball column. Rosario with a leadoff shot here in the 8th. Well, that's huge, not just because of the run, just because the run came on an 0-2 count.
Available again on normal rest until 6 and 7. So if you're the Yankees and you advance tonight, you're rooting for the Rays tomorrow.
That is a towering fly ball that sneaks inside the pole, a home run. Cameron Maybin came into the game replacing Giancarlo Stanton defensively. And he provides some offense. Taking the run right back.
If they can get there. In the air to left, pretty well hit. Soto goes back, and that ball is gone. Justin Turner takes Scherzer deep here in the 1st.
Boy, Turner's some kind of good. 95 right here. Had that big 3-run homer last night on the 3-2 pitch from Wander Suero. Here, gets an 0-1 pitch after got a slider away, and then he gets a fastball and doesn't miss it.
In the air to left center field, hit pretty well. Bellinger goes back, leaping, it's gone! Ryan Zimmerman, a 3-run shot! A legendary Nat with a legendary moment.
Hoping there'll be another one tomorrow. A drive to center field. Kiermaier goes back. He goes way back to the wall, and it's gone. Jose Altuve, who took Tyler Glasnow deep in Game 1 in Houston, does it again against his old mate Charlie Morton, and it's 1-zip Astros.
Well, I think sometimes as a pitcher and a catcher, you can outthink yourself, thinking that Altuve will be guessing, curveball. Yeah. And the one thing I've noticed about these Houston Astros hitters, they have stayed on the fastball this whole series.
Greinke's 2-1 pitch. A high drive to deep right center field. Back goes Reddick, back near the wall. It is out of here.
Left the changeup up. He got him to swing through one. This one didn't do much. Right down the middle. And it doesn't really feel like a changeup because it's not that big of discrepancy between his fastball.
The 2-2 pitch. He jolts one to right. It sends Reddick back and turns him into a spectator. G-Man Choi makes it 4-1 Tampa Bay. The first was 2008, the LCS against the Red Sox. And more importantly, Lau sends one deep to left center field, and yet again, it's a Rays home run. Forget about what happened in the past. Right here and now, it's their third home run of the game, and they're up 5-1.
Guys want to play the idea.
Yeah.
Here's a high drive to deep left field off the bat of Adames, and he goes yard. Well, earlier in the game, we made a point that is valid. The two guys at the bottom of the order, Kiermaier and Adames, are prized more for their defense than their offense. They have each homered in this game. Adames, in fact, has added a double.
He's on a home run, and Ozuna's red hot right behind him.
Goldschmidt sends one deep to left. Way back. This one is gonna fly out of here. Towering fly ball home run. And the Cardinals strike first. Paul Goldschmidt with his second home run of this division series.
Well, it's almost like Keuchel didn't want any part of Goldschmidt going 3-0, then threw a strike, and then decided to challenge him. And that 3-1 fastball away stayed up, and that's what the Cardinals are trying to do in this game. Get Keuchel up in the strike zone. That was just below belt high. And like you said, a towering shot to left.
And now Ozuna, is that going to stay fair? That's got plenty of heat, and that one is gone. Back-to-back jacks for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Well, I spent the open talking about how the rest of the hitters, other than Goldschmidt and Ozuna, were going to have to hit today. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
With that kind of start.
That was a bomb. And Marcell Ozuna is scorching hot in this series. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ozuna. And he hits that one deep to left. This ball's way back. And Ozuna with his second home run. The Cardinals do add on. 3-1 St. Louis on Ozuna's second clout.
Well, the Cardinals have been trying to elevate, but this ball is down by Keuchel, but it's middle for Ozuna. Such a powerful swing.
Looking like the best hitter on the field right now. Tying run at first, and Albee sends one in the air deep to right field, and this one's going to play. This one is going to be gone. Ozzie Albies, a 2-run home run. The Atlanta Braves have taken the lead here in St. Louis. It was a 3-run 9th inning last night. It's a 3-run 5th inning here today as Ozzie Albies, who hit 24 homers during the regular season, delivers a big one here in Game 4.
The next day.
The 2-2, and Pham drills this one deep left center. 1-0 Rays.
Tommy Pham homers here. 2 batters in, and the Rays take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. So Pham gives the Rays the lead, and they do something against Austin, or I should say against Justin Verlander, that they haven't done since Austin Meadows did in the first inning of game.
Double sends this one to deep left center. 4-0 Tampa Bay.
And you see this, that's called what?
Cement mixer.
It's amazing the difference in the atmosphere here from the first inning of the game yesterday until now. And Kiermaier got it going, and this place erupted, and they have been excited ever since. The crowd has been great, and I know these Tampa Bay players just love it.
And so far tonight.
Well, drive to right center off the bat of Chirinos. The Astros are on the board.
AJ, I've seen you do that before. I've seen you jinx a no-hitter.
And now a shutout.
Robinson Chirinos gets the Astros on the board with a home run. It's 4-1 Tampa Bay.
Well, out of the 9-hole, the lineup turns over here. You never know. Astros now with a homer in 29 consecutive games.
Peterson leading off second. Swinging a fly ball to right. Well hit. Eaton back to the wall, and it is gone. Peterson a double. Muncy a home run. Dodgers 2-0 in the bottom half of the first, and still nobody out.
Well, Strasburg missed with 3 consecutive curveballs to Max Muncy. Couldn't set up the bread and butter pitch. Muncy 3-1.
Into the National League Championship Series. In the air by Kike Hernandez to left center field. And that ball is gone. Kike Hernandez goes deep, just out of the reach of Michael A. Taylor. Michael A. Taylor leaping at the wall, couldn't reach it. Dodgers have a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's made one good defensive play. He just made a great offensive play with that trip around the diamond.
Rendon in the air to left. Taylor goes back to the wall, and it's gone. Anthony Rendon, a leadoff homer in the 8th, and it is a 1-run game.
Rendon gets something down right here. I'm guessing that slider of his.
In the air to deep right center field, and there she goes. We are tied.
Wow, just like that. 2 pitches, 2 solo shots. Another slider right here. And Soto was all over this pitch. Rendon's just snuck out. This one had plenty of distance.
This is deep to center field. Bellinger's back. It's a grand slam. Howie Kendrick with a 10th inning grand slam to break it open. Wow. It is 7-3. The former Dodger breaking hearts in Los Angeles.
You talk about staying through a ball, and look, there's fans leaving already. And they are shocked at what the Nats have been able to do in the 8th and now the 10th with a grand slam by Howie Kendrick. Dead center.
Stunned silence at Chavez Ravine.
Him perhaps, or try to lock him up in free agency. Donaldson to center field, hit pretty well. On the run is Bader. He's running out of room, and Donaldson has a postseason homer this year. Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain, puts the Braves on the board for the first time.
I guess he was emphatically answering your question. Should they re-sign him? I know Brian Snitker, the manager, just loves what he's brought to this ball club.
Well, the Braves have a routine for Donaldson after he hits home runs. I'm glad they didn't do it there. Yeah. Respect. They're down big.
Garrett Cole pitching with a 4-0 lead. First pitch of the second inning. Eric Sogard goes deep to cut the Astros lead to 3.
And there's one right back. A solo homer for Eric Sogard on the first pitch of the inning. And the Astros lead is now 4-1.
Sogard has looked at 2 pitches since mid-September when he got hurt. He's got hits on both of them.
Bradley with a drive. Deep right field. 5-1 Houston.
They've been waiting for Brantley. He gets a fastball up and just clobbers it. Pagan, as a pitcher, nothing you can do but watch it sail over the right field wall. Brantley knew it. Don Kelly excited, first base coach. The separation is there.
The 3-1 to Altuve, and he drills this one. Back-to-back. Third of the series for Altuve. And that sets a new Major League record. Most postseason home runs by a second baseman. He had been tied with Chase Utley, homering for the 3rd time in this division series.
Up, out over the plate, and he loves it, and he knows how to put it in the seats. It's easy for him to elevate that ball. He's got a flat swing through the zone, and he's had an unbelievable series. When we take a look at Cole, I mean, he understands each run that they tack on is so important. It gets them closer to what they want, and that's a game here on Saturday against the New York Yankees.
And on the first pitch, Michael A. Taylor into left field. Ozuna's going back at the track. He is at the wall, and it is gone. Michael A. Taylor ambushing the first pitch from Wainwright. And the Nationals strike first. It's a 3rd inning home run for Taylor.
Taylor, who's playing center for Victor Robles while he's hurt, had a great NLDS rest away. And Dave Martinez sticking with him right now. Has had some huge hits right here. He got a hanging off speed pin.
Here's a high fly ball into left field. Carrying at the wall. It is gone off the bat of Torres. The star gets bigger. Both RBIs. They throw the ball back. Almost hit Torres going around the bases. And it's 2-0 New York in the 6th. Remarkable. He really is. He's so aggressive, but controlled aggression. First pitch, he loves swinging at the first pitch, and his leg kick usually gets the highest. That's in the air to right center field. Well hit at the wall. It is gone. Second of the inning as Stanton goes deep, and it's 3-0 New York here in the 6th. Well, he may have wished he would have thrown a slider right there as Stanton stays back and crushes a fastball at 110 miles an hour. Fastball away, and Stanton stayed right on it. Wow. Couple of changes, fly ball into right. This ball is gone. Urshela, an opposite field home run to make it 6-0 here in the 9th inning. First pitch from the rookie Brian Abreu ends up in the seats and right. That is hit in the air to right center. Back is Marisnik, and is gone. Aaron Judge goes deep. And the Yankees jump on top in game 2. 2-1 here in the 4th. Well, Aaron Judge, he got a slider that was middle for the first one of the game that Verlander threw, and it was a painful one, a 2-run homer. First RBIs of this postseason for Judge. That's in big boy land too, by the way, as a right-handed hitter. And Judge stays in the middle of the plate as good as anybody. He crushed it. Here's Ottavino. Here's a high fly ball to left. Back at the wall. This game is tied. Springer. It's 2-2. Goes across his body. There is the pitcher, and all you need to know, he knows as soon as he releases it. Unfortunately for him, the train's going to move for the first time here, and that's a man who's hit a ton of home runs for the Astros. None bigger than that to tie the game up. Here's a fly ball into right. Back at the wall. This game is over. Correa ends it. Series is tied in a game apiece. He won game 2 of the ALCS in 2017, and Carlos Correa wins game 2 of the ALCS 2019 with this. Off hat to win it 3-2. He drove in the first run of the night with a double in the second. And 4 hours, 49 minutes after the first pitch of this ball game, Carlos Correa ends it with an opposite field home run.
I say you go out and hustle.
Robles sends one deep into right center. That's got some carry, and it's gone! Victor Robles, an opposite field home run. The Nationals pouring it on now. It is 7-0.
How about that 8th slot?
It has delivered time and time again in this postseason. Molina, first pitch in the air, center field, hit well. Robles on the run. That ball's got a chance. And that ball's going to be up and out of here. It's a home run for Yadier Molina. And the Cardinals are on the board. Molina strikes on the first pitch. It is 7-1.
Well, I guess he heard me talking up here.
Yes, he did.
And now the 5th home run, but you said BA all solo. And Molina right here wasn't going to wait to get to that slider. Got a first pitch fastball out over the plate and drove it to dead center.
Altuve jumps him. Left center field. Back at the drag at the wall. It's gone. Jose Altuve on the first pitch goes deep with one out here in the first inning of game 3.
Into
the bullpen. Jose Altuve with his 12th career postseason homer. And the Astros go up 1-0.
Why wait around? Jose Altuve picking on the first pitch.
High fly ball into right. I'd say he likes hitting off Severino. Goodbye. Second deck. Josh Reddick has made it 2-0 Houston here in the second.
Boy, another hanging breaking ball from Severino, and Reddick was licking his chops all over that one. And Reddick claps his hands as he crosses home plate. The Astros lead it by 2.
Gleyber hits a drive to right. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Gleyber homers into the right field seats. Gleyber Day. No, he breaks the shutout. The Yankees trail 4-1. And like a good Gleyber, Torres is there.
That ball's drilled to left field. It sends Gardner back at the wall. It's gone. A 3-run shot from George Springer, and the Yankees fall behind 3-1. Well, he's not had many hits in this postseason, but for George Springer, the ones that he has provided have been big ones.
I'm telling you, that first take got him that pitch.
Cranks this ball to left. That sends Gardner back. It's gone! A 3-run home run for Carlos Correa. And the Astros have broken it open here in the 6th of Game 4.
Trying to make something happen.
Didn't miss that one. Launched to left center. Sanchez arrives in October. A 2-run home run, and the Yankees back to within 6-3. Talked about when he got
facing the same team twice in a series.
High fly ball into right. Back at the wall. This game's tied. LeMahieu. One ball game. That's down the line. It is gone. Hicks. 4-1 Yankees in the first.
Hicks saw curveballs and fastballs, got a slider, barely kept it fair from hooking. It hit the foul pole, but a huge 3-run homer.
Altuve swiping third. This one into left. It is gone. Astros take a 3-0 Game 6 first inning lead. Gurriel breaks out. That chased the starter Peacock. Here's one into right center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. Urshela has made this a 1-run game with his second home run of this postseason. Pitch. Fly ball into right. Back at the wall. This ball is gone for a home
LeMahieu, a ninth inning, Game 6 hero for the Yankees. It's 4-4. In right field it is. Didn't love the 2-2 pitch. Had to come in there in the 3-2 pitch. And LeMahieu just outside of the glove of Springer. The fans stayed back, let Springer have a crack at it, and he just couldn't get there. It is anything but a walk-off home run because nobody's leaving. And the little guy, 5'6", 168, with the heart of a lion, sends it over the wall and left for a pennant-winning home run. Amazing. Yankees got back to a tie game with an amazing two-run homer in the ninth inning. Altuve with a 2-1 count on him. No Brantley on deck. Chapman went after him and lost the battle. Down in the zone. Dealt with plantar fasciitis early in the year, and here's one into center. Back at the wall, and it is gone. Zimmerman tees off here in the second inning. It's a 2-1 ball game, and that was blasting. He got one down. Cole knew it as soon as he let go. The scouting reports on everybody are there for everyone to execute. Looking ball to change the eye level of the hitters. Third youngest player, as you saw, to hit cleanup in a World Series, and he just cleaned up. Wow. Pitch was up. The game is tied, and that's up onto the railroad track atop the wall and left. 20 years old and just bursting with power. I'm telling you, a lot of America doesn't know about this offense because they weren't on display in the first half. The reluctant closer. Here's a 2-1. High fly ball to left center. Back at the wall. It is gone. Go back to the home run by Springer. There it goes. He's back. Game tied. Strasburg leaves a changeup middle in, and he does not miss it. Can you imagine? First of all, how that felt for Bregman. Secondly, if you're A.J. Hinch, you think, I just got my cleanup hitter back. Clicking. Here's one hammered into left. Off the bat of Suzuki and gone. Nationals jump back on top. It's 3-2 here in the seventh. Yeah. this one is rocketed out to right. Goodbye, 10-2. And the Nationals have just come in here and put their mark on this World Series. They beat Garrett Cole last night, and they're on their way to beating Justin Verlander tonight. Taylor hits one in the air to left. Back at the wall. It is gone. Way out of here. His second of this postseason. And Michael A. Taylor has made it 12-2 Washington here in the ninth. Crushed. Held down that wild card spot.
This ball is smoked and gone off the bat of Martin Maldonado. And for the Astros, their first run since the first, it's 12-3.
Train. He's hoping that's not the last time he gets to operate it.
That's hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is. Chirinos has gone deep, and he's added to the lead. Biggest lead of the night. It's now 4-1 as he bangs the foul pole in left.
It's unbelievable sometimes when you just see a pitch from a pitcher. You've got his number, and Chirinos has the number of Sanchez. Hadn't done much this postseason, but already 2 more hits against what is now becoming Sanchez's nemesis.
That's well hit to left. Back at the wall. Chirinos has another.
It's out of here. Robinson Chirinos. A 2-run bomb to left field puts the Astros up 4-0. Boy, there was no doubt about that. You can hear it right away. Well into the bleachers in left field, and a big 2-run shot for the Astros.
Here's the 0-1. High fly ball to left. This is gone for a grand slam for Bregman. And the Astros cleanup man just cleaned up and blows open game number 4 here in the 7th against the Nationals bullpen. It's 8-1 as they try to even this World Series 2-2.
He does not miss down and in or on the inner part of the plate. At least that is the scouting report, and that's the pitch he got.
So last night Rodney got Bregman. Tonight Bregman gets Rodney in a big way. 2-1. That is hit into left center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. Yordan Alvarez back in the lineup for the Astros, and he goes deep. The opposite way to make it 2-0 Houston in the second. No part of the ballpark is off limits to Yordan Alvarez.
No, it's exactly right, and AJ was hoping this could happen. He liked the fact that he's an outfielder, so it's not like he's a liability, but he wanted that at bat.
I think he had a beer in each hand, and he just let it hit him right in the chest or the gut. Not one drop spilled. I mean, that's next level. That is hammered into left. It is gone. A pair of 2-run homers tonight for the Astros. Alvarez and now Correa. And Houston's doubled their Game 5 lead. It's 4-0 here in the 4th.
From oh so close and a non-swing on an 0-2 pitch to working the count and getting a slider that wasn't as sharp. Those are the ones, unfortunately, every pitcher knows. Ross knew as soon as he saw. It's just a bad recipe for long home runs.
Soto hits it in the air to left center. Back at the wall. It is
came real close to getting this ball.
That is crunched into left. Goodbye. A tape measure home run by George Springer. It's the third two-run shot of the night by the Houston Astros, and it's now 7-1 here in the ninth. As Bregman shuts it into left. Goodbye. Astros on top, 2-1. That's down the line. It is gone way out of here to tie this game at 2. Adam Eaton with his second home run of this World Series. And it's a 2-2 game here in the 5th.
I thought I heard another sound after the ball hit the bat. And it was the backswing hitting Chirinos.
Juan Soto. That is hit in the air to right and way out of here. Wow. And now Soto carries his bat down to the first base coach, Tim Bogart. And Juan Soto has just gone deep, and the Nationals take the lead 3-2 in the 5th. And Rendon shoots one into left. Back at the wall, it is gone! Anthony Rendon. And the lead is 3 here in the 7th inning for the Nationals. It's 5-2. As Rendon may have just rescued this inning for Washington.
Well, all that frustration just left that dugout in an unbelievable burst of cheers when that ball left the field.
Here's a 2-1. That's well hit into left. Back at the wall, it is gone. Gurriel and the Astros strike first in Game 7.
Fastball was strike down, and then that slider just stayed right in the middle. And it's a classic Gurriel kind of keep the bat in the zone as long as possible and then lift the ball in the air. Man, he can center some baseballs.
There's a 1-0. That is a rocket to left, and the lead is cut in half. Rendon makes it 2-1.
There's that man for the Washington Nationals. No heartbeat or slow heartbeat. He's got a heartbeat. It's just slow. And nothing's too big for him.
Went to Lamar, hitting 176 against him. That's down the right field line into the corner. This ball is gone for a home run. Nationals on top. Howie Kendrick has made it 3-2. Off the pole and right. They just keep coming back.
Fastball that cut down, and he just kind of swings at it. A good swing, but it's late, and it's slicing. Slices right in to that screen.
And Howie Kendrick, the 36-year-old, has just put the Nationals on top. A runner at first, 1 out. A.J. Hinch is going back to his bullpen.